Hello my viewers, this is Ndalkacho. In this video I will show you how to format a thesis proposal, especially to make it attractive and persuasive. When I say formatting, I mean the margins, spacings, fonts, page numbers, figures, reference, order, tables and the like. So I'll show you how to format these things by using a sample thesis proposal. So here I have a sample thesis proposal. So as you can see, it is not attractive, it is not well formatted, but at the end of this tutorial we'll make it very attractive. For instance, if we say printing format, in this case, as you can see, it is not acceptable. Okay, starting from cover page, there are not good formatting. You can say all the pages are not well presented, so there are unnecessary spaces and the like. So we should remove all these errors. So let's start from the cover page. As you can see, there is no enough margin, even from the top and from the left. It is not enough even to make a binding, so we should adjust the margin first of all. To adjust the margin, we should go to the page layout in the home tab. Then we will have a margin. Then you can select the margins. For instance, if you want a normal margin, which means 1 inch or 2.54 centimeter on all 4 sides, you can select this one, or you can make narrow or moderate as you like. But most of the time the universities have a guideline regarding this, so you should refer your university's guideline. So let's make our own margin. For in this case, let's make from the top it is 1 inch, but from the left let's make it 1.5 inch, which means from the top we have 2.54 centimeter, and from the left it must be around 1.5 inch, which means 3.81 centimeter, and the other must be similar, 2.54, again 2.54. So now we have this one, and at the bottom part there is apply to. For instance, it says this section, which means it will adjust only one page, but we need to make it the whole document, so you can select whole document here, so that all these margins are applied to the whole document. And let's say okay. So as you can see now, the margin is adjusted. From the left it is almost 3.8 centimeter, and from the right and from the bottom it must be. So here we should provide a heading, and you may have insert, then header. You can insert any header. Okay, you can delete this text because it is not attractive to make it header in the cover page. So in this way you will have margins. So next let's adjust the fonts. So you can select all, and most of the time we use Times New Roman font style, and the font type, I mean size, is almost 12. So regarding the cover page, let's make this align to the center, and the spacing between this line should be 1.5. okay, 1.5. And again here you need to remove unnecessary space like this. And as you can see here, there is inconsistency. The university is written in uppercase and the college is written in lowercase, so it must be consistent. It must be either uppercase or lowercase. So let's make this one in uppercase from the home tab, uppercase. Now it's good, it looks good. Okay, even this must be consistent, and let's make it uppercase. And even the date, the place should be also consistent with the others. Now the position of this part is at the center. That's good, and this must be at the left, but date and place should be aligned at the right. So you can align this one to the right, and there should be space here. Okay, can make it back. So now let's see the print layout for the cover page. As you can see, the cover page is good. It's very attractive. So in this way you can adjust your cover page. Let's proceed to the acknowledgement. There is some inconsistency in the title, so you should select this one, and you can make it consistent. For instance, it must be uppercase and it must be aligned at the center. So, and you should make it bold. Now it's good. It's good. But still the body part or the text are not uniform, especially the alignment. So we should align this justified. It says justify, so you should align this one, and the spacing should be 1.5. and if there is unnecessary space, you should remove like this. So now again it is good, it looks good. And the table of contents should start from the new page, so you should press enter, and you should have a table of content at the center, and it must be bold. Then as you can see here, the contents are not formatted, so it is better to use automatic table of content. So let's remove this part and we'll make it automatic, okay, at the end of our formatting. So let's leave the space here. We will adjust, or we will format this part at the end of the document formatting. And we have list of figure, so it must be in a new page. You press enter, and you will have it must be in uppercase, and it must be aligned at the center, and make it bold. Again, we will have an automatic list of figures, so let's leave the space here. And we will have also, we have unnecessary space here, we need to remove this one. We have list of figure, and it must be in uppercase and align at the center, make it bold. Again, it is not in a good format, so we shall provide automatic list of table. So for these three cases, I will show you in a separate video how to insert automatic table of content, automatic list of table, and list of figures. So first, let's format the whole document except this part. Again, we have unnecessary space here, and we need to remove this one and make it in uppercase and align at the center, and you will have bold format. And even the text should be justified, and the spacing must be 1.5 throughout the whole document, and you should remove unnecessary space. So in this way you can align this one at the center. In this way you will have good formatting. For chapter 1, it says introduction, so again you will have the same action, okay, make it bold, and the spacing must be 1.5. You can remove unnecessary space. So now it is good, okay, it is good. And then for the text, let's select all, and we should make it justify, okay, justified. Let's make it justify, and the spacing should be 1.5, and you can remove unnecessary space. So in this way you can adjust our content our content. From, as you can see, it is good. Now it is good, and there is a space here, and you should check. Yeah, you should check throughout the document. The bulleting is good. Again, a new chapter should be in a new page. Let's make it in a new page, and it must be in uppercase, and you can place at the center, and you can provide, so it's good. But you should check even a space spellings. Okay, for instance, in this case we miss a, and make it bold. Now it is good. Again, there is a, okay, let's make this one at the center. Let's make it at the center. Again, here there is inconsistency. Okay, inconsistency of spacing. The spacing between this line and the spacing between this one are not equal, so we need to check this one. Let's consider this, select, yeah, after this line spacing is not correct, so let's adjust this one. It must be justified, and the spacing should be 1.5, and we need to remove unnecessary spacing. So in this way we can adjust our file. Okay, here we have a new chapter, and it must start from a new page, and we need to make it at the center and make it bold, and again this must be justified, and the spacing should be 1.5, and we need to remove necessary spaces, and the picture must be aligned at the center. So even the figure name should be at the center, and it must be also corrected. Let's make it justify, and the spacing should be 1.5, and we can remove unnecessary spacing. So this way we can adjust our file. Okay, the last chapter is chapter 4. Let's make it in a new page, and we need to make it at the center, and let's make it in uppercase and make it bold, and if there is a space you can remove. Okay, then table 1. As you can see from the table, it seems good, but there is insufficient spacing at the right margin, so you should adjust this part. Yeah, so you can, for instance, you can narrow it. If there is sufficient space, you can adjust like this. So if you face this kind of problems, you can take this table, because it is difficult to drag to the left. You can take this table into Excel. You can make a copy, and you can take to the Excel, and you can make it a paste. Then you can bring again. Okay, let's paste this one here, because Excel is very simple to adjust. You can adjust in this way. For instance, you can drag at the top, and you can make this one is wrap text, so that it will be in a single cell. Again, you can make this one is wrap text, so it will be in a single cell again. Then you can adjust the others like this one, but let's make this one more longer. So in this way you can adjust. Okay, you can adjust. I like Excel very much because it is very simple to adjust anything. Okay, so now you can, this one you should align it as the center, so you can make it merge and center. Again, this one should be aligned at the center, can make it merge and align to the center. So it must be, again you can make this one is at the center. Okay, and this must be also aligned at the center. Now it is enough. It is very attractive. So let's take back to the Word file, to the Word file. We need to paste first. Let's paste here. Let's paste the table here. Then you can delete the previous table. Okay, you can delete this one. To delete a table, you can press Shift and then delete, to delete the whole content of the table. Now as you can see, we have enough margin. Yeah, we have enough margin. You can simply drag. So now it is good. It is good. Let's assign this one as the center, and this one is also aligned to the center. So now it's good. It's good. Yes, now it is enough. In the same way, you can adjust other tables. Yeah, other tables. Again, we have the second table here. Let's make it in a new page. You can simply adjust by dragging this margin. So now it's good. The last part is the reference. You can adjust the reference by making it uppercase, maybe at the center. And the reference style should be consistent. Yeah, because we may have different referencing styles, like Harvard style, or it can be APA style. For instance, this proposal or this reference is written in APA style because it follows, it is arranged in alphabetical order, and for a single reference it has author name, year of publication, title of the reference, and finally we have a publisher. So you should be consistent throughout the whole reference. Again, you have author, year of publication, title, and finally the publisher, or you can have a journal. So in this way you should adjust the whole content. Okay, the whole content in this way. So I think this video is very important. So if you like this video, you can subscribe our channel to get more related videos. Especially I will present in the next time automatic table of content, list of figure, and list of tables. So for now, let's say goodbye, and you can give any comment suggestion in the comment section. Even you can ask any questions. Okay, so thank you. Goodbye for today.